Hello, welcome back. Last time I gave myself kind of a hard time in this puzzle. It's interesting, a thing about this game is that, like, I can very much feel always that all of the difficulty comes directly from me. It's not the game giving me a hard time, it's me giving myself a hard time by choosing my constraints. Anyway, life-sensing potion. This seems rather unprecedented. It is. I'm exploring new frontiers in alchemy here. Do I dare ask what the great alchemist is concocting now? We're doing a lot of preparation for this heist. Are we ever going to get this metal? We've used some metal in some of those recipes, so we have at least a little bit. Imagine yourself with an increased sensitivity to life. What do you mean? If a guard were standing in the next room, you could feel their presence, as a kind of pulse or thump. That sounds not great always. I mean, sometimes you'd want that, but oh dude, this would just make me, like, really uncomfortable all the time. Sounds rather ghastly. Yeah, Concordia, you know what's up. But you'd be nigh undetectable. No, that you'd detect everybody else before they detected you, but you'd still be perfectly detectable. I guess just you have the opportunity to move out of the way. I suppose I do enjoy the occasional unfair advantage. All right. Glyph of Animismus. Okay. Oh, Vitaean Moors. Right, we haven't actually worked with those yet. Okay, so put salts there, get life and death out the other ends. Neat. Okay, he's not always regarded favorably. Exploring new territory here. I wonder how these animations are done. Just off screen here, are there, like, tracks and mechanisms? Like, I can see those arms are coming from different places. Maybe it's two different sets of arms. Or maybe it's just playing an animation and isn't even thinking about, like, actually placing elements that work over here. I don't know, I could see that going either way. I'd have to ask Zectronics about that. Okay, so that's a complicated little ring of stuff. Salt, salt, life, death, salt, salt. Got it. Okay, that's cool. Interesting basic reagents. 3 of them, none of which are actually relevant. But you never get salt as a basic reagent that I've seen, I think. Always gotta calcify your own. Okay, right, so minimum amount of components here is this and an arm. Alright, so at the very least I need this much. Okay, oh, and definitely gonna need at least one of those. Alright. When would anyone ever use this? As a marker or for aesthetics? Okay, well... I don't know. Anyway, so we're gonna need to put stuff here and here, that stuff being salt. And take stuff from here and here. That stuff being life and death. Then bond it. I'm more comfortable with that like that. Okay. This is a lot of bonds. That's fine though. Alright, getting some visions of how things could maybe work here. So if I'd stick you way down there, I got this thing that's going to have to transfer down here somehow in some way, and don't worry about that yet. So let's start with this. Yeah. Probably gonna want another arm, maybe here-ish. But do I want another glyph of calcification? Maybe I'll find a way to get away without it. I think I see one, actually. We'll take another arm, but that's fine. Alright, let's try some stuff here. I'll probably put a track here instead of making this a piston arm. What does this cost again? 40. Oof. Yeah, track will do the job just fine. That only costs 10 more instead of 20 more. Alright. Okay, so what I've set up should allow me... Here, I'm going to do it this way. So you'll do that, then you are going to take this and stick it over here, while you grab another and stick it there. Whoop. So then I should have made Vitae and Mors. You should release your thing, move plus, and get ready to grab right around now. Okay, so you have the life. Where am I gonna stick it? I'm not sure yet, and one has like a lot of jobs to do still to put the salt and stuff together. That's fine though. Yeah, okay, I think this will work. This should be all the tools I need. I just have to place this somewhere and do a whole lot of work with number 1. Number 2 is a little underloaded. It's fine though. Oh, is it going to be a problem to swing around from here to here? I don't think so, because the arm base is pretty small. If it were, I could go up this way and swing around and come down, but it won't collide. Alright, so you take the one salt, you put the other salt there, so I've manufactured one of those and one of those. You have grabbed one. You haven't done stuff yet. You're just kind of going to sit there with this in your talons for a little while. You need to do lots of work. Alright, at this point you have reset. You need to make some salt. And put it... Sure, here is fine. So release... Go that way 2 more. Grab. Go this way. And then let's just, like, pivot around twice. That sounds good. Okay, gonna reset. Grab. Make salt. Go this way. Go this way. Probably pivot. Go this way 1 more, and reset. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Alright, at this point, how many salts have I put there? Looking good. Okay, I have that problem. Of course I do. I keep forgetting that that's a thing. Alright, well in that case, let's do this differently. Let's see, where did that problem come up? This won't be super ideal. Okay, yeah, so instead of doing those things, this turns into a release. You're gonna go left, grab, go left, reset, and where does that take me? Here, okay. So you really want to just grab, make salt. Oh, you're going to have to go a little bit farther here, actually. And yeah, every time you do this, you'll have to go all the way around. So that's annoying. I guess it's okay, though. Would it be better to swap the position of these two? I think so, probably. Yeah, because then you stay in this arc. Otherwise, you'll have to come here and go all the way around. So minimum of 1, 2, 3, 4 rotations to get to a place where you can make a bond. Here it's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. Alright, so we're going to swap these. Yes. You're supposed to be grabbing salt from there, and you can't undo that. Nope, we're going to swing all the way around. Okay. So back to my plan as it was. Losing out a little bit of efficiency, but it's okay. So you manufacture that, and you need to go there. Release, take that. And at this point, you need to just go... Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. all the way around. Then yes, pivot twice that way. You're going to want to go this way one more before resetting. Now that I look at it, I'm not actually sure how I'll get my product onto this. I don't think I have a way in this layout. Well, that's unfortunate. You know what? I don't ever want fire here. Let's give 2 a better job. Here, 2. Your job is to make the salt. Okay, well, yep, redoing all this. This will be better. Yeah, because 2 was underloaded. 1 was kind of overloaded a little bit. And in fact, this gives me the option of sticking this up here and putting this over there-ish. So then you can actually reach that. Okay, so this will allow the puzzle to become solvable. Kind of important, a little bit. I assume I can't calcify either of those. Tell me about yourself. Any of the 4 cardinal elements, air, fire, water, and earth. Yeah, no, it won't take Vitae or Mors. Great. Okay, so number 2. You need to do your work first. Grab minus, there's no reason for 1 to do anything right now, is there? No, and it can't even. Alright, do those things, reset, repeat. No, don't repeat. I only want to grab and minus. But then I want to relinquish that so that you can grab it and move it here. Okay. So then you can grab this. You can be positioning yourself to grab this, which will be there at that time. Great. Okay, so you're grabbing the death. Swing it 2 over. Resetting. By the time I reset, I would like there to be another salt here. That'd be great. So for that to happen, what have you done? You've grabbed... I think you've grabbed the life. It won't be time for that for a while, so in fact, you actually just want to reset. Hold up, what are you grabbing doing? Okay, you're handing... Yes, okay, you do want to just reset there. So give you your salt so you can manufacture those reagents. Does my area get any smaller if I were to do this and put... Remind me of something. Okay, I'm making a big mess here. Don't worry too much about it. Okay, that doesn't collide. Good. I feel like my area might be slightly better if I were to do this. I mean, I'm splaying out this way instead of this way. Does it make a difference? Probably not. But I've done it now. It's fine. Okay, and that doesn't change anything about the operation of this. Area 6. Yeah, that does improve my area, doesn't it? Because, like, I'd be swinging across these both anyway, and now I'm avoiding touching that. Oh, but now I'm touching this. So haven't I just traded one for the other? I don't know. This is at least no worse. So yeah, you've transferred there. Oh, hang on. You need to be... No, you don't need to interact with this for a while. Oh, but no, the track was that way so that I can interact with that. No, that was very deliberately that way. Undo all that. It was fine. And does that affect the area? Wait, area 19. I was looking at cycles. I don't think that affects the area. Yeah, that's just trading this tile for this tile. Okay, it's fine. Anyway, so you've manufactured those things. What's 1 doing? 2 can just sit there idle for a little while now. It's not doing that. Could you just chill for a minute? You've decided to loop. Because I do not understand looping in this game. Why do you loop there? Like, what has determined your loop period? I mean, okay. What if I were to do this? Would you then get all weird about this? Yeah, you're carrying out your instructions. Okay. Well, I can do that. Yeah, I mean, you're not ready to do something for a while. I just want to see what 1 does without you getting in the way. Oh, wait a second. Oh. I think I just figured out how the loop interval is determined. So the first instruction here decides when this track's job starts. Okay, so maybe it just takes the length of the longest one and makes that the loop period, but like this puts it out of phase with the rest. Okay, well, just for... Well, I don't want that to be your reset point. Well, you know what? Here, grab... you know what? Just release. There, you don't have anything. That sets that as your start period. Works for me. Could I just, like... I could probably put a period override at the start. By placing at the end, can be artificially increased. By placing at the start? Yeah, right, sure. That's a no-op. Okay, cool. So I learned something. Right, you're going there at the end, but you don't need to anymore because now that's the loop. So you will obediently sit there and do nothing. Perfect. Okay. So number 1 puts that there. Number 2 does actually have a job here. And it can do it immediately, I think. Yes, okay, so the salt is there in waiting. You've released that. Yes, perfect. So you grab, you rotate, and I've put a salt next to a death. So that's perfect for this. This is probably going to have to rotate, by the way, once I figure out what the orientation of my output is going to end up being. So with those bonded, we're going to go this way, and pivot, and reset. Get another salt. So that should be ready by now. There's no particular hurry. In fact, I need to not hurry. FTC, there we go. Those are the keys that put those commands in, alright? Or I could just copy paste. Like if I do this, yeah, it just repeats everything that came before. This is hard to use. If I could choose a range, it would be much more usable. Okay, so take salt, turn right, pivot, reset. Yeah, okay. So we're repeating those things. However, something different needs to happen now. So 2, you need to do a handoff. Now number 1's job actually is the same right here. I can't copy paste, right? So control drag, there we go. So 2 needs to be doing a handoff. Right, so at this point you've taken the salt off of there. Right around now-ish, you can be picking this up. And swing it back around that way. Travel in the minus direction, and then reset. So there's your life. You'll do that with the life. Let's do this. Here's assault. And here's assault. Okay, so let's see if I've manufactured a ring sitting here and see what orientation it's in. I think this should all work now. There's another salt for you. I didn't pivot enough. That needs another pivot in it. Where was I? Here-ish? No farther than that. So that pivot. I need a second one. Okay. Right, only there. Not in any of the other spots. It's just that one needs another pivot. So zoom over there, pivot twice. And yeah, the rest... Ah! What did you do? Okay, you swung before minusing, so just swap those two and it'll be fine. Okay, that all looks right. So here's your life, put it there. Okay, no, no, no. What happened? Did you pivot? I guess I do need two pivots? Right, because the swing over this way... No, wait, why do I need two pivots? Yeah, okay, because the swing over that way essentially pivots clockwise, so I need two counterclockwise to counter it. Alright, so this set of instructions changes to that set of instructions, and everything gets offset. I don't want to reset in there at that point, by the way. Alright, so zoom, zoom, zoom. Here's your life. Your timing is wrong. Of course it is. Okay, so something like there? Is that acceptable, or do you need to go later? I put the life there, you grab that. Yeah, that's acceptable. Okay. Alright. Oh, I need a final bond. That's fine. This is where I'm terminating my instructions. Like, this is as much as... Okay. So here what you need is a pivot counterclockwise, counterclockwise, clockwise, rotate right, and you're holding onto a salt there with the life there, which means I just need to spin this around just like that. Okay. How was that? Pivot this way, this way, this way, this way, and then turn that way and reset. I think that should be a complete program. Pretty neat. Oh yeah, look at this lovely assembly line. Oops, I pivoted too far. How'd I manage that? Oh yeah, that's like 5 pivots in... No, that's 4 pivots in a row. That's too many. Do I need one in the other direction? What? I guess I already had those 2 input, so I input them too many times. There we go. Okay. Alright, I'm happy with that. It is kind of swinging out a little more than I'd like, you know, covering this area. I don't think that's particularly easy to avoid, so I'm not going to do anything about it. Let's see. If I were optimizing more for area than cost, I would obviously put another arm in somewhere that could just, like, take this away and put it into a thing over here that's in the space that's swung into by that construction. There might be other ways to have done this, but this is what I chose. Okay, good cost, good area, bad cycles, that's fine. If I were to use this and go to the markets, would I collapse into a quivering heap of nerves? See, that's what I was saying. Like, this would be terrible. The effect is subtle, but you may want to avoid crowded areas while using it. You say this as though you've already tried it. My confidence and reasonable certainty isn't enough for you? Over the course of my life, I've learned that trust is not something to be given lightly. Especially not to alchemists. That's a fine thing to say in the presence of a thief. Alright, so 2 people in this conversation have a reason not to be trusted. Okay, well that's cool. So I can see that there is a puzzle here, but it is locked. There's also very dark thread. Alright, let's do the Sigmar's Garden grind a little bit more. 10 seems excessive. I feel like if this were 5 instead of 10, it would be plenty. But I guess maybe the dialogue is going to be something that makes sense for playing this too much. Hey Anateus, shouldn't you be doing some alchemy now? Is what she's going to be saying to him. No, I just want to play this game, it's more fun. Has this generated me immediately an unsolvable? Well, no, I do have a salt there. Alright, starting me off with nasty choices immediately. Hold on, I can't do anything here. Okay, so I was informed that, oh wait, no, I can do something. It has been claimed in a YouTube comment, so you know, give that the appropriate level of confidence. No offense to the person who left the comment, but you know, I don't know where your information comes from. It has been claimed that these are generated completely randomly, and are not in any way guaranteed to be winnable. I cannot verify this, but that is what I have been told. Okay, so here I have a choice. I think my choice is going to be this. Oh, hold on, I have a choice here too. This or that. Lead, tin, iron... something, something, something. Okay, so that's gold. You look like copper. What are you, then? What's the moon? Can I... well... guess I probably can't back out of this without aborting my current game. I want to look at my chart and see what metal... does it tell me? No tooltip. Okay, that's nice. You can highlight where the thing is. Anyway, right, so this is a choice. This is a choice. Got some quicksilver going on. Where's the lead? There. Okay, so I'd like to access that so I can get some of this quicksilver out of here. In the interest of doing that, I mean, to get to it, I kind of have to spend... so spending this will not get me to that, not until that salt is gone. I have salted one of these. I don't have another salt available currently, but this will probably pair with this. Which would leave that buried deeply in there. Ugh. Blah. This gives me another vitae, however you say that, and another quicksilver. I have too many quicksilvers, so I don't think I'm particularly interested in removing this right now. That also gets me a quicksilver, but it does get me to tin, which I'm going to need soonish, but not before the lead. I need fire. Here's some. It won't be exposed by that. But this gets me another Moors, so I can remove that. Okay, this seems sensible. That didn't work. Well, alright. Ugh. Yeah, this is looking terrible. I think I lose because I have no moves after doing this. And this is the only move that makes sense. Yeah, alright. Well, if that was winnable, I did not take the route that won it. Hold on, I want to look at something. What are the metals? Here, sure, take me there. Just so I can look at this chart. It's silver, of course. Silver. The one between... well, you know. Alright, let's try that again. Interesting generation. You've made a spiderweb pattern. Okay. Sure. And I get a choice here. This seems not super useful. What does lead look like? That is lead. Hold on. No, that is useful. I want to get to that quickly-ish. This looks... This could be good, it could be bad. The overall layout here. I can see how this could be problematic. So far it seems fine though. Alright, I'm going to do this, and sure, that sounds fine. Wait, does it? Okay, I think I'm actually going to do this, because then I access those. I don't like these where they are. Yeah, you are going to be salted, I think. These can go at any time. I'll keep them around in case I need to match, one of these with not enough of the other one, or the other way around. That would expose this, which sounds fine. I will need tin eventually. Oh, actually right now, and I do have Quicksilver to use with it. So I want to match you with... You should be fine. I'll be getting to another one of those soon. Okay, looking good. Fire goes here. There's my Quicksilver for that. Okay, yeah, like I was saying. Yeah, always prefer to remove one that is connected to something else. These can just wait forever unless I specifically need like an extra one of these somewhere. That's the next element. I don't have a Quicksilver for it. Okay, this worked itself out. I'm gonna salt the salt, I think, probably. I don't have to yet, though. There's no urgency. Okay. So there's my Quicksilver. Yeah, let's just salt the salt, because I can definitely get to that with this. Nice. This looks just fine. Cool. There we go. See, when it goes smoothly, it goes nice and smoothly. Alright. Well, I enjoy having this as a nice little intermission activity between the other puzzles. Not that the other puzzles are all that hard either, It's all self-imposed difficulty, pretty much. Not all, but mostly. But this is fun too. Just a different kind of fun. Alright, see you next time for Very Dark Thread.